Hey guys.
What?
You're not gonna say hi?
Hi.
We're here to do NXT Takeover War Games predictions today.
Yep.
First ever predictions.
Yep.
Probably won't get no views, so we're just gonna do it for fun. Are we putting any stakes on this?
No.
No? Nothing on the line?
No.
What about that belt?
Hey,
Even though I paid for it, but what about that belt though?
I did things with this belt you don't want to know about. Okay.
You're staring at me in
Ow.
a weird way. Alright, well, let's just get into it. Not many matches. Are we gonna do the Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano one?
What?
It's a dark match. It's being brought. It's going on NXT next week though.
Maybe if you want. Just not like why we think they're gonna win. What do you
Pete
think's
Dunne's
gonna
obviously
win?
gonna win though.
What do you mean?
Pete Dunne's gonna win.
Why?
It's the UK title. They're not gonna give it to Johnny Gargano.
Oh, it's for the UK. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
You don't watch NXT.
No. All I know is that there's gonna be a cool War Games match. That's all I know. Okay. So
Yep. All right.
I guess Pete Dunne. I don't know.
Well, it don't matter anyway. Like I said, it's gonna be on NXT, and we already know Pete Dunne's gonna win. So
What if Johnny wins though? Like
Johnny wins. Big props to him, but it'll look kind of weird.
he
Like
brings
back
it
in
out
the-
NXT.
Like back in WWF when they had that European title and stuff. Friggin' half the people that had it were like American. None of them were even European. So first match, Cassius Ohno versus Lars Sullivan. Have you even watched any of Lars Sullivan's matches?
Yeah.
That dude is a straight up beast.
He's like Braun Strowman. on
He's
steroids.
pretty much gonna be the NXT's Braun Strowman for the next like year and a half, 2
What if
years.
I can't wait for those two to fight? Like once he goes up to main roster.
Oh yeah, but he just needs to stay in NXT for a while
Yeah.
because
Not
he's
that
just
good
gonna
on
look
the
like a copycat if he doesn't.
Yeah. He just looks like a what was it? What was his name?
What?
Hold on.
Heinrich?
No, Snitsky. He looks
Oh.
like him.
I guess after Snitsky went bald and
It's
shaved
like,
all of his hair
yeah,
off.
it's like Snitsky and Heinrich mixed together. Wow. What a
But
guy.
yeah, I'm picking Lars for this match. He's new,
Um,
Cassius Ohno. He can, like everyone says, he can take a pin. He still be popular. So, you got Lars too, or who do you got?
You know what?
You gonna give it to Cassius?
I feel like somebody's gonna run in and cast it.
No, this is just thrown together match.
Probably. But you know what? Let's go with Cassius.
You're gonna go Cassius?
Yeah.
All right,
Because he's gonna be like, oh, I'm about to lose. Whoa.
all right.
I
A
win.
very anticipated match is next. Aleister Black, my man, versus the Velveteen Dream.
I swear, if they make Aleister Black lose again in this match,
He hasn't lost yet,
yeah, I know. That's why.
but have you seen any of the build?
Yeah. But oh man, I wish they didn't make Leo Rush lose against this guy
In his first match.
in his first match.
That
Like,
elbow drop, though.
yeah, but that's just like
I don't know. We'll compare those to the next match, but I think Alistair's gonna win.
he reminds me of
obviously.
like a skinny dark chocolate.
Who's Dark Chocolate?
You know,
Hey, get out of there!
get out of there, Rob.
If anyone knows how to keep dogs from eating cat shit, let me know. Sorry, cat poop.
He just hit his head on. Okay.
Kira's back here. But yeah, I got Alistair Black.
Yeah, me too. There's no way he's gonna lose his first match, or have his first loss against this guy.
He's honestly, I don't think he's gonna lose until he gets higher up into the title picture. Because
gonna be
depending
like-
on who he faces, because a lot of people want to see Drew McIntyre versus him. I mean, it'd be a weird face and face dynamic, but it'd be the way they're booking Drew. He could be he's gonna be like the competitive guy that'll take on any challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna talk about that too in one of the couple matches ahead. So I got Alistair. You got Alistair?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next, kind of a wild ball. Kairi Sane versus Peyton Royce versus Ember Moon versus Nikki Cross.
I don't know.
This is a tough one.
No, I think they're gonna give it to Nikki Cross.
Nikki?
Yeah.
I mean, the other two members of the other guys have the tag belts. So
Yeah,
Sanity gets all the belts except for that main.
But I think they're gonna somehow or another give.
It's between Nikki Cross and Ember Moon. Because I've heard Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are getting called up after Survivor Series. But honestly, if Ember Moon wins it, I wouldn't mind Ember Moon, Nikki Cross, or Kairi Sane winning it. Nobody's really guessing Kairi Sane because she's so new and she still has to. She's pretty popular with the.
Pirate.
Well, I mean, I meant with like certain crowds, she's really popular. People that know her from Japan. Huh?
Anyway.
But yeah, so.
I think Nikki Cross can win.
I'm gonna have to go with Nikki Cross too. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with Ember Moon actually. I'll go with Ember Moon just so we have a contrast.
I'm gonna go see what he wants. Keep these guys in the king.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
make any votes without me.
Up next, co-main event, NXT Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Andrade Cien Almas with Zelina Vega in his corner. For how much of a little build? I guess it doesn't have that much of a little build, but the fact that the feud came out of nowhere, they've done a pretty good job on it, honestly. With the whole Zelina kind of taking charge for Andrade. Pretty much showing that she shows that she's playing it smart and doesn't have to stick his neck out just to get a match and stuff, which I guess plays really big into the heel concept that he's going for. And I don't think he's honestly going to win. I don't think really anybody does.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Drew McIntyre, he's the manliest of mans.
Yeah.
That dude is freaking huge. I'm as tall as that guy, and I feel like I'd feel like a 5 foot tall person next to him.
Probably.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He just ran downstairs. Anyways.
But yeah, I'm going Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Even though Andrade, he deserves a bone, but he's gonna get put up at the 205 Live.
Or you know, I feel like they're gonna
or SmackDown.
I feel like his girl is gonna mess it up for him, and they're gonna break up.
That could happen too because the last couple of weeks a couple weeks they've been on TV. She's always tried to attempt to attack Drew, and it's been a distraction. Like she did that freaking sick Hurricane Rana on Roderick Strong a few weeks ago. That thing was freaking amazing. I wonder if she even wrestled. I gotta imagine she wrestled at one point, if not currently, and just taking up a manager spot. So, but yeah, Drew McIntyre. You going, Drew?
Drew McIntyre.
Alrighty.
Oh jeez.
And in the main event,
Oh jeez.
freaking War Games, man. Authors of Pain versus Undisputed Era versus Sanity. Oh, also Authors of Pain is gonna have Roderick Strong as their third man. I mean, obviously everyone's pointing towards Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
They're such a fresh team, and they have not hardly had any wins.
But you gotta think about the size difference.
Well, that, but everyone that I've been listening to and watching are all pointing at maybe they won't do it because it's so obvious, but Roderick Strong joining the Undisputed Era in the end.
That's what I was thinking. He's turning on, like it's Undisputed Era versus Authors of Pain. And
Authors of Pain, though, they're getting called up after Survivor Series.
And it will be like a true Bullet Club moment where Roderick Strong's in the corner and Undisputed Era just pulls out like a wristband or something and throws it at him. And
there's gonna be probably hints at this. Like you could have moments where Sanity is just destroying Undisputed Era and Roderick Strong comes in for the save for him.
Yeah. Or
Undisputed Era saves Roderick Strong from Sanity.
Oh jeez. Jeez. Well, there's a fight.
Aww.
Come here.
You're
Okay.
giving it to me. Come here.
Or what they could do is on Wednesday when they do NXT, they could have Roderick Strong cutting a promo with Authors of Pain, and then like the lights just cut, you know. Like
No, I have a feeling, if anything, I'll have a sneaky suspicion it's probably a very long shot, but I freaking probably call the Triple H thing. I mean, I have no proof of it, so it's whatever. But I definitely hope for it, and I'm gonna hope for this to happen. This is what I'm gonna try to say. I'll even mention it in the Survivor Series predictions when we do those. Authors of Pain, they're gonna lose. They're gonna probably go out strong though. They're probably not even gonna take the pin. Sanity's probably gonna take the pin.
yeah.
Maybe. Actually, you know what? If Authors of Pain is getting called up, they can take the pin. It just wouldn't look good for one of those Undisputed Era guys to put in Authors of Pain though.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It would probably be, or
Unless they get so dominated by that 4-man team. And also, there's the rumor of Donovan Dijak, him joining Undisputed Era. Some people are poo-pooing it because he could be a brand on all of his own. Because I guess the dude's like 7 foot tall, and he's like a more athletic version of Lars Sullivan or Braun Strowman, from what I hear. I've never watched his matches. But yeah, so Authors of Pain, and I think on Sunday at the Survivor Series, after the tag team match, whichever brand they go to, they're going to come out to the winning team between Usos and Sheamus and Cesaro. And I'll talk more about that during those predictions. But yeah, that's what I think is going to happen.
yeah,
So Undisputed Era is who I got. Because it's obvious. They're brand new. You know, they need that first big win to look like a credible threat. I mean, if you saw them on the freaking the NXT where William Regal announced it, freaking Adam Cole looked like he's about to crap himself. I would too, getting put in a freaking huge cage like that with them guys.
Yeah.
It'd be fun, but oh my god. So yeah, Undisputed Era.
I'm thinking Undisputed Era is gonna win, but by like stealing the pin somehow.
Oh, you think like Sanity or Authors
Sanity's
of Pain
gonna
is
be
gonna...
pinning Authors of Pain, and that's how they're gonna do that. The Undisputed Era winning.
Sanity's put Authors of Pain away. That I freaking.
And then Roderick Strong, you know, because I still want him in the Undisputed Era. He's gonna be like, hey, you know, you guys are good. And then he just like gives him a wink, you know, when he leaves. Or they give him a wink, and they leave because they won. And he's like down before it. And then like come Wednesday, you know, talking. And then like later on in his match, Roderick Strong comes out, helps Adam Cole. Oh man. So yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like because the way I see it is if they don't do nothing with Roderick Strong in this match, he's just gonna look like he has nothing to do after it.
He's kind of getting wasted too. Right now, if you really think about it.
Have you seen his matches though?
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, he had.
But that's the reason why I think he needs to join Undisputed Era is because, you know what I mean. So you know they're gonna do something with them. And
exactly.
There's obviously, if he does join it, obviously Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are going to go for the tag titles. And then you're going to have, as people have said, 2 alpha males in Adam Cole and Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Both credible leaders. I mean, Roderick Strong, he was like one of the top heels in Ring of Honor as the champion before he came. And so he's definitely in that role. And of course, Adam Cole in the Bullet Club, he was never the leader, but he was definitely second in command.
Mm-hmm.
As you could see, you know, especially on ROH, he was definitely the Bullet Club leader on Ring of Honor, and Kenny Omega pretty much took ranks in Japan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the way I see it is if they don't do nothing with Roderick Strong, then yeah, he's pretty much gonna, in my mind, look like he has nothing to do after.
And because, he had that title thing with Drew McIntyre and
Yeah, exactly.
Bobby
They
Roode,
could restart that. They could definitely restart that because I mean, look what happened last Takeover. Freaking Undisputed Era when they debuted, or at least when Adam Cole did, because the other two guys already did. Freaking showed up and super kicked Drew McIntyre in the freaking face.
And then they
haven't really gone off of that yet with them two having a match.
Yeah.
Or anything. So and then Roger Strong development in the middle of it, with him getting a title shot and stuff, you know.
Yeah. And
they're definitely gonna bring it full. I just feel like if they don't do it, it's just gonna be wasted.
Yeah, and if you
wasted opportunity.
And if you go back to that alpha male thing, you're gonna think Roderick Strong and Adam Cole are gonna be butting heads somehow, like just back and forth. Who wants the title more?
Exactly. Like it's gonna be it's just gonna be the not really evolution thing. It's just one of those things where in factions.
Yeah.
You know, you have the one guy who doesn't have any, because they don't have a mid-card belt like the Intercontinental or US title on NXT. So one guy's the champion. What that fourth guy gonna be? You know what I mean? He has nothing. All he's there for is to make sure his guy has the title. And nobody gets in his business to do that.
And at least that always sets up a good way for somebody in the faction to turn heel.
Exactly. It's always hanging over their head
or face.
Just like the New Day, they make that work with the tag titles.
Yeah.
That 3-man group, because they all switch them. I can't wait to talk about that match.
And it's like, especially because like with that turning, you never know. Like it could happen at any time. Like,
oh, for sure. It's gonna be right at the brim, man. He's gonna freaking cause Authors of Pain or Sanity the win.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be Authors of. I don't know. I want to say it's probably gonna be Sanity. Yeah. Authors of Pain ain't gonna care.
If he does,
I'm surprised Authors of Pain are gonna willingly team with him though.
Yeah, I know. That's what
they're just freaking. They're Samoan badasses.
Maybe what they do is Roderick Strong causes them to win. Roderick Strong goes to Undisputed Era. They keep Authors of Pain on NXT for a little bit longer.
They need to go though.
They need to do it 4-on-2.
Trust me. Once we talk about Survivor Series, you might have that change of mind. Trust me.
No, I know, but it's they just need to. I think
tag team division.
One more rivalry with like a 4-man group versus those two. We're really and they win it.
You know what they should do? If you think it'd be a good idea to keep Authors of Pain on NXT for a couple shows, do what they did with the Bobby Roode and Shinsuke. They went to. I don't know if they did it with Shinsuke. I think he went back once for farewell.
He did.
But do what they did with Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode, he went to SmackDown. He debuted. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he still had one more match with Roger Strong.
Yeah.
You know what they could always do is like if they do debut Authors of Pain, either after Survivor Series or during Survivor Series. We'll talk about that in a little bit. They could always have Authors of Pain is still their tag team title rematch, and then they could always be throughout the entire show talk about is Authors of Pain going to take the NXT tag titles to Raw or SmackDown, whichever brand they're on. Kind of similar to what Kevin Owens did when he debuted, because he was working both shows until he lost that NXT title technically, and then he got his rematch, and then after that he picked up the Intercontinental title. And then so they could always do that. They haven't done that since. You know what I mean? They could always be weaving in the stories like on Raw or SmackDown, mention, these guys, they have their NXT tag title match 2 weeks or so. Could we possibly see a second tag team champion on either show? So, but yeah, that's why I think that if it would be a good idea in their mind, either way, Authors of Pain need to be called up.
Yeah,
I mean especially with the Shield together, man, they need to be on Raw.
And
just for that one dream match. Then after Mania, you can put them on SmackDown if they feel like it.
And
they just need to have them on there with the Shield, just because.
Everybody, when they did the switch up, even me, I thought they're going to bring up Asuka, Bobby Roode, those two brought up, And then I thought the next night, on Raw, like some team will be facing, and then you just hear Authors of Pain music.
I know,
but they just didn't do it.
I'm glad they kind of did now because of this concept. But
yeah,
the next big takeover is in 2 months.
Yeah, I think they were saving them just for this War Games, just because that basically explains their name.
That, and they had because they had an open rivalry still with Sanity and then Undisputed Era, because Undisputed Era took them out as well.
Yeah.
At the end of Takeover, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn 3. Yeah, so. But yeah, so that's our Takeover predictions. Anything else you want to say? Okay, what do you match of the night besides War Games? Obviously, in my mind, it's probably going to be Aleister Black versus Velveteen Dream. Either that or the 4-way women's match.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But I love Aleister Black so much that I'm just going to say Aleister Black. That dude, he's going to be I want to say he's going to be the first NXT call-up guy to get a 5-star match.
Yeah.
On WWE, because they haven't had one, at least according to the official ruling, they haven't had one since freaking CM Punk versus Cena. I don't think they gave Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate a 5-star rating. I have to look at that, because that match still my favorite match of the year as far as singles competitors go, or at least singles matches. So, alright, well, that is our what the fuck.
Okay, hold on.
If you guys look up Survivor seasons on
Survivor. Oh,
Survivor. On Bing,
that's why. Okay.
If you guys look that up, there's literally a Survivor Series poster with Rusev's face plastered on everyone. So some people are ticked that Rusev wasn't in the Raw men's match. It's hilarious, though. I might even put that as a thumbnail. That'd be funny. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in the Survivor Series video.